This is this is the show that I'm most excited about and yet the most terrified about. But hey, we're gonna get through this together. Oh dear God. Alrighty. Yeah, I do not know really what to say. Normally I have like a decent thing to decent amount of stuff to say when these things start, but for this I got nothing. I think the main thing I want to really say here, and this is what most people skip this, so it's like, again, you only really know what I'm saying if you pay attention to the whole stream. This is an interesting one for me. Purely on the foundation that, like, obviously everyone knows I had changed stuff up for this, that I had a lot to kind of, I don't want to say like change up last minute, but it was one of those things where I didn't have enough time to put the show together that I wanted to. It was very much a split decision. Here it is. More power to you. But yeah, like I'm still proud of the match card that I got to put together for this. It's just yeah, like if I could go back and hype and like do the match differently, I would. But look, it's in the past. Now I just need to hope that it all works in my favor. I really hope it does. Alrighty. Well, it's about time I finally try to kick some ass and get this show done. So I hope people enjoy. This will probably be the last time. I might do a little bit of a fun little announcement at the end, but yeah. Let's get into SummerSlam. This is gonna be fun. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ECW SummerSlam.
Is an Extreme Rules match that is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jay the Chosen One
We're coming to you live at the sold-out Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, and we start with the men's Money in the Bank match with this man, the man who's been on a bit of a roll when it comes to his recent competitions ever since Night of Champions. Not really acting like his smart, nitwit, demeanored self. More of a respectful, I'm gonna have a good match with you. But we do not know his opponent when it comes into this. We saw that Jai won the shot at this shot. We don't know. But there's no other way to say it. It's going to be one of a kind.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam. former Money in the Bank holder of his own as he fights for his career. What a way to open up the biggest party of the summer. Now this is gonna be an interesting contest to start us off. Both men geared up ready. Rob Van Dam, Jai Phillips. And they were off, trying to go for the big boot to start off with. Rob Van Dam counters with his drop kick. Rob Van Dam now trying to get in that chip damage very early on in this match. Knee straight to the sky to the skull that immediately busting Jai open very early on in this match. Jai able to counter. Maybe that possibly a wake-up call for Phillips to try to get involved in this match. Getting those stomps on the back of the legs. Thrown into the corner. Clothesline. Goes for a cover, but I don't think that might do it. Doesn't even get the 2 count. Now wailing on the skull of RVD. Now again. How about that? Now trying to go for the 3rd time, just on wailing on RVD. Now Rob Van Dam in control. Goes to the corner. Drop kick to the back of Phillips. Dealing some damage in the corner, but Jai able to capitalize, get out of it, get some breathing room. Puts RVD into the ropes, drop down. Up kick and to the back of the skull. Both men will go outside as Phillips kick up from RVD. Now they're saying they want tables, but a ladder is what they'll get instead. Jai stops him before he can even use it, though. Both men bouncing off of each other. Reversal to clothesline from Phillips. Slamming Van Dam's face off the canvas. And now the strikes to the skull. Not yet busting him open. Back into the ring now goes RVD. Phillips following shortly after, and now continuing the strikes to the skull, and now both men are bleeding from the head. Phillips trying to figure out what to do now. Kicks to the back. Goes for the cover. Center of the ring. Phillips now trying to think of what to do next, and the side kick. Now the fans have their wish. The table has now been brought into play. But look at RVD bringing out the big ladder, putting it between our commentary desk and the ring apron. Jai knowing he can't really get the... Oh, tripping up RVD as he goes underneath the ladder. Tries to go for the knee to the skull, but RVD calls out harm's way. Flipping him over. Now the kicks. Straight across the knee. And standing moonsault. Very impressive from the one-of-a-kind. Now reversal into the post. Goes Phillips, but Phillips able to get back to his feet. Throwing back into the ring now. Going fishing for another weapon. Now steel chair. Tries to get it, but RVD stops him dead in his tracks, and now the kicks. Moonsault attempt on the springboard, but comes up short. Tries to go for a clothesline, but gets stopped by Phillips. Phillips throws him back to the outside. He quickly meets him there. And now starting to taunt up a storm. Now the strike midsection, and again to RVD, making sure that P possibly has the briefcase in the bag. Both men running into each other. And now, wait a second, Harbor Bridge onto the outside! The Harbor Bridge to RVD! This could possibly solidify him the victory if he can get Rob Van Dam back into the ring. RVD has other plans, stopping the momentum. Throwing Giant to the ladder. And now, Snake Eyes off the ladder to the bleeding skull of Jai Phillips. Now the roll and hitting that senton. Now kendo stick. Straight to the skull, but now look at Phillips taking control of it. Reversal, but still hitting him at the end. And now breaking across the back of the skull. What a way to open up Summerslam. Now back into the ring, possibly having some thoughts, picking up the chair, bringing it back outside, and straight to the skull! Tries to go for the midsection stop, but stops. RVD throwing around Phillips. Thrown possibly into the commentary desk to try to buy some time. Now hoisting him up. Phillips able to slip away. And now he's hoisting him up and he slips away. Both men trying to do whatever they can, throwing Phillips onto the ladder. And again going for another set of snake eyes. The chair is back in possession, straight to the skull. Tries to go for it again, but again, that is a big boot from Phillips. Both men knows how much holding this briefcase could do for their future career in ECW. RVD throwing him onto the ladder and gets the standing moonsault cover. But a kick at it too. RVD could be looking to end it here. Hoisting him up. Planting him straight onto the neck. Is this it? No, it's not. Phillips kicking out and kick up. Kick straight to the skull. And now, using his own move against him, dropping RVD onto his neck. Is this it? But But no, it's not. Kick out at 2 from RVD. And now Phillips caution into the win with a suicide dive. The reversal from RVD as blood is now painting the outside and the canvas. Jai thrown back into the ring. What's going to happen now? Putting him over towards the corner. Tries to go for a kick, but now getting thrown back into the corner himself. Phillips picking up that chair again. Straight to the skull once more. And again to the leg. The right leg of RVD trying to incapacitate his ability to use his high-flying offense. Phillips could be looking to end it here. And he getting the Harbor Bridge connects. And that's it. Jai Phillips capturing the Money in the Bank briefcase. Amazing match to kick off our show.
Money in the Bank. Jay, the chosen one, Phillips.
Jai Phillips doesn't walk out empty-handed. Congratulations to the chosen one, as we now move on to our first title match of the night. And now,
The following contest is a gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
as we've seen from the Instagram posts from my BM Soper Instagram, we have a gauntlet match where we already know 2 people, but now we know the first competitor. ECW doesn't exist without the Sandman.
240 pounds, the Sandman.
But now you have to think how much of a disadvantage Sandman's at coming in at number 1 when there's now 5 other competitors in this match. Obviously, we know from the Instagram post leading up to this show, we know for a fact that Darby Allin and Carmelo Hayes are a part of this match. Carmelo Hayes, obviously, we know that he's been around ECW for a little bit now, but a debuting Darby Allin. Some people believe that he was a perfect fit for ECW, and they were finally able to get a hold of him for this match. But we've seen gauntlet matches before, historic ones at that. Obviously, the most notable one is the most recent one to memory, where Kofi Kingston's teammates of Big E and Xavier Woods, the New Day, outlasted multiple other teams and won to get their friend a shot at the title. So who's to say that this man right here, ECW original and the most iconic ECW champion, the Sandman himself, can't outlast 5 competitors to call himself the new television champion? Kendo stick in hand. He seems ready, iconically already bleeding from the skull. Who will be his first opponent? Oh my God. Well, this is definitely unexpected. Karrion Kross. How about that? Mind you, not accompanied to the ring by Scarlett or the rest of the Final Testament. It's just him. Let's see how he's gonna fare. Former NXT champion coming in to see if he can capture the television championship. He's at the same disadvantage that Sandman has. Both men start off this match let's see if they can outlast. Karrion Kross ready. As we now look at the new design of the television championship. That's what it's all about right there. Sandman's ready. Kross is ready. So here we go. But first, I quickly just need to do something because I found this out while preparing for this match. I need to actually put the camera off for this match, so apologies. And we now off in a running bulldog immediately from Sandman. Reversal by Kross. Throwing into the corner and immediately answering with that combo of strikes. Kross means business to make a splash here. Now the big boot to the chest. Sandman, and now the strikes from above. And the elbow strikes. Jesus Christ, unwailing. Fans obviously in attendance, not a big fan of Cross to begin with. Now adding a mixture, the fact that he's unwailing on one of the fan favorites in Sandman does not boost well for Cross. Snake Eyes straight off the ropes. And now the stiff rights. And now you'll see the gash from the beer of Sandman's entrance. The cut's gotten bigger and now getting into his eyes. As again, Cross just unwailing damage onto Sandman straight off the gun. Throwing him over. Sandman finally getting some momentum back. Tries to go for a pin to see if that's enough. Now Sandman finally getting some chances for some momentum. Now top rope. And the clothesline. Remember, you need to think. These two can't burn each other out so quickly in this match. They still have many other competitors to face. And they only know two that's been confirmed. They know that Carmelo Hayes and Darby Allin still need to come up into this match, but we still don't know the other two. Could be debuting superstars. It could be someone we've seen already in ECW. We don't know yet. Now they're battling on the outside. Cross picks up almost effortlessly. And just chucking Sandman around the outside area. Throws Sandman back inside. Now cover, kick out at one. Now look at Cross. Gearing up for that hidden blade. And now we're just chucking over Sandman. Just small package driver. Bulldog by Sandman. No, not letting that momentum shake him. And a suicide dive to boot. Sandman not letting Cross stop him in any way, shape, or form. Thrown back into the ring. reverse and able to step out. Cross answers with a big boot, but doesn't send Sandman down. Hoists him up. Sandman able to reverse. Goes for the knee, sending him down. Now look at Sandman. Possibly trying to go for it. Gets the 3 turns. Spikes Cross onto his neck. And that's it. The first fall. Who's next? And Mello won't seem to miss. Carmelo Hayes, third competitor, one of the 2 men announced for this match, and immediately thrown into the heavy. Strikes from Sandman immediately. Now, just throwing Hayes' skull on the pavement. And now Sandman just throwing Hayes into the steel steps. Now Hayes returning the favor. And now Hayes returning the favor 2 times around. Try to possibly go for a third, but Sandman stops him in his tracks. Both men going counter for counter right now, it seems. Now Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ, the DDT and busting Hayes open. That could possibly be a concussion and a half. Goes for the cover. And a kick at it too. Almost having his second elimination of the gauntlet. And now Hayes, 2 clotheslines in, catches the kick and trips Sandman up. Slamming Hayes down. And now strike, sending him down. And again, trying to go up, trying to get this splash up. And he does. And he gets the second elimination. Who is next? And it seems that Darby Allin is answering the call. immediately with the strike straight to the neck. Don't tell me. But no, a kick out at 2. Darby Allin wasn't going to be finished that easily. But it seems like Sandman is trying his best to make things quick. And now, wait a second, going for it again, and don't tell me. And just like that, Sandman's on a roll right now. And now he has to deal with the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Sandman, though, doing 2 spikes in a row to take out Darby Allin. And now Nakamura is going to be trying to take over. Jesus Christ, now Nakamura. And if you think about it, Sandman has outlasted Karrion Kross, Carmelo Hayes, and Darby Allin. 3 competitors. It must be dealing some damage. And it almost showed right there. Almost getting the elimination. Nakamura. He's definitely in a good position here. As Sandman now reversing the momentum. Sandman now trying to throws Nakamura into the corner. Slams him straight down, goes to the corner. And gets that strikeout. And 2 count. Now, Sandman possibly trying to look for another spike here. Spins around and gets it. Could that be it? And it is. He has outlasted everyone.
The next fall will win the
Oh my God. The only thing standing in the way of Sandman and the television championship is the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. And a clothesline immediately to Dragunov. Immediately, both men absolutely unwailing. Now, you have to think that Dragunov is in one of the best positions right now to possibly take advantage of the 4 other men, who have had to go through Sandman, wearing him down. But it doesn't seem like the candle's been burnt out just yet. Slamming his skull down. Sandman now throwing Dragunov into the ropes, drop down. Tripped up. Now, Dragunov tries to get into the corner, try to get some breathing room. Look at the choking out, free from Sandman. Been told by the referee to back off a little. Tries to go for a kick, but Dragunov able to roll out of harm's way. Will we finally see some momentum? But no, shifted by Sandman. Another drop down. Leapfrog. Tries to go for that elbow strike, but Dragunov now with the strikes. Clothesline sends Sandman down. Goes for a cover, but a kick at it too. Now a leapfrog and drop down of Dragunov's own, and a high knee sends Sandman down to the canvas. Now slamming his skull down onto the canvas once more. Now the repeated strikes. Jesus Christ. And now Dragunov busted open. Now trying to do some damage where he can. And again, trying to find any way he can to deal damage to Dragunov and vice versa. Into the corner. What is Sandman thinking? No. No, he's not. Oh my God! Is it possible? No, it's not. Kick at it too. Dragunov now back to his feet. And now Dragunov is out for blood. Jesus Christ. But a roll-up pin came up short. Kick, trying to deal some chip damage where he can. Could be the difference between winning and losing. Hopping him up and slamming him down. And now, could that be it? 1, 2, 3. Dragunov takes it. What a match. Carried by Sandman, but he came up short. Congratulations to the Mad Dragon as we move on to our next match. And now, a part 2 that everyone's wanted.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the ECW Hardcore Championship. Making his way to the ring from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, Tommy Draven.
Tommy Dreamer winning his shot here for this match tonight. Finally getting a part 2 to arguably one of the best ECW matches of the last few months. Both of these men going at it before this man had to defend the television championship against longtime rival Raven, where he got to verse Jackson Rogers, coming up short. Could Tommy have his moment when a title is on the line? And here's Jackson.
The Order from Sydney, Australia.
Whoops, forgot to turn that off.
28 pounds. The Hardcore Champion, the Outlaw, Jackson Rogers.
Jackson Rogers coming in, representing the Nest, of course. But funny enough, the Nest, the other members of the Nest, the previously mentioned Raven and Ricochet not accompanying Jackson to the ring. They're letting him go at it alone. But as we said, one of the best matches of the last few months. Could this be up there? Could it possibly outdo the original for the Hardcore Championship? Here we go. Here we go, both men ready, title on the line, and they're off. Dreamer immediately power slamming Jackson. Jackson reversing. And now the strikes to the sky, to the skull of Dreamer. Goes for a very early cover. Right now, Jackson Rogers, if you think about it, try to go for a disaster kick, but comes up short. Is that Jackson Rogers is the only member of the Rogers family who is on the SummerSlam card tonight. Now he reverses the offense. And now, Snake Eyes. Now, Dreamer getting in that offense, dealing some damage to the legs of Jackson Rogers. Trying where he can. Kicks to the back and front. Again, a line I like to say a lot, trying to get in that chip damage. Jackson able to get back to his feet, but that gets met by Dreamer. Holding around to the rope. Pulling that arm of Rogers. And throwing him over. Goes for an early cover. But a kick out at 2. Going to They Want Tables. The sledgehammer nonetheless. Dreamer just gets into the ring, but now waiting for Jackson. What Jackson get? The trash can in full effect. Throws in. Startled Dreamer. Dreaming let it go. The sledgehammer. Kicks to the back of the legs here. Putting him across the ropes. And now the knees to the skull of Dreamer. And now, and a big boot that sends him to the outside. Top rope goes Jackson, and the kick connects. God damn, as he goes in for another weapon, now steel chair in play. Now the steel chair being used against him by Dreamer. Jesus Christ. Both of these men just trying to find any way to just rip each other's heads off. Jackson now, kendo stick in hand. Now possibly trying to get Jackson to submit, but he's able to fight his way out. Punched out by Dreamer. Thrown into the ropes, drop down, leapfrog, and a hip toss. Now another chair in play. We saw how that was a very useful tool earlier tonight. But now look at Jackson trying to use the steel can, but he gets put in there instead. Now look at Jackson bending Tommy. Obviously, this cameraman can't really see it, but now there it is. And then the double knees to the back. Thrown across the outside area, but then a forearm clothesline. Now just on wailing on the skull of Tommy. Dreamer busting Dreamer open. Dreamer doesn't seem phased as he tries to throw Jackson around the outside area, but gets thrown into the barricade as a result of his issues. Now look at Jackson throwing up Tommy Dreamer's midsection onto the barricade. Kendo stick back in hand. And breaks across the skull of Tommy Dreamer. My God, these two are simply just trying to beat each other up. Now Jackson, chair now in his possession, goes back outside. And gets the feast your eyes. Tries to possibly think going trash can, but no, goes to top rope instead. Calling for Dreamer to get on his feet. And the kick again. Second time's the charm, it seems. Now kendo stick in hand. But gets reversed on by Tommy Dreamer. Reversed on, back into the ring goes both men. Thrown into the ropes, tries to go for a spear, but comes up short. But now, that could be it right there, but no, a kick out at 2. But now, thrown to the outside. Jackson could be looking to throw caution into the wind. But reversed by Tommy Dreamer. Tommy now in control. Using the outside area to his advantage. Now the table. but gets stopped by Jackson. Jackson knowing what he'd be able to do if he had that table in his effect. Set up now, and the suicide dive still hitting the ladder as he was running through, but he just didn't seem to care. He hit the ladder into Jackson along with the suicide dive. Amazing thinking by Tommy Dreamer. Now, running bulldog by Dreamer. Now the steel steps being thrown into Jackson. Goes for the cover, but a kick out at 2. Again, Dreamer just beside himself. Trying his best to finally put Jackson away. And now he might do it with the DDT! And the clothesline lariat! Could this be Dreamer's moment? And it is! The Hardcore Championship goes home with Dreamer.
And new ECW Hardcore Champion, Tommy Draven.
Congratulations, Tommy Dreamer. As we now move on to tag team competition. And now, as I said, tag team competition. As we start with the OC. Here we go!
The following contest is a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the ECW Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC.
The OC been trying to chase the tag team titles for some time now. Will they finally catch their white whale, taking him off the Dudley Boys? We will see if we are quite literally in their domain. Tables, ladders, and chairs are their match type. But of course, we have this team as well to worry about. Sound the horns, board your ships, because the Viking Raiders are here.
And at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
There we go. Viking Raiders ready for anything, and this is a very, very hard match type to navigate, especially with 3 lots of 2. Of course, we have our champions with the old designs as well.
And at a combined weight of 595 pounds, the ECW Tag Team Champions, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys, obviously ECW Tag Team Champions. But this will be the last time you see the white tag team titles, as we see the new ones hanging from the rafters. Let's see who will get their hands on them first. Match is now underway, and immediately all the boys are going at it. Carl Anderson doing the smart thing, immediately grabbing a ladder off the gun. Immediately bringing it into the attention, all men being thrown out of the ring, almost immediately suicide dive by Carl Anderson onto Bubba Ray. And now, look at Luke Gallows immediately realizing, putting the ladder down, because now we can see Eric. But now Eric distracted by Devon. This could be one of the quickest matches of the night if Luke Gallows can get the titles down. But Bubba Ray and Eric, one member of each team, now back in the fray. And now, sit down slam. Now, across the knee, Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows seems to be cleaning house right now inside the ring. As Ivar seems to be doing the same out, and now powerbomb the outside. Now Bubba Ray trying to get that snake eyes, trying to get some revenge. All men being thrown in and out of the ring right now. Kendo stick in hand by Eric. Now Devon trying to get Ivar out of harm's way as the kendo stick being utilized against Carl Anderson. Eric now getting back that steel chair. Tries going to the face of Carl Anderson, but Carl Anderson trying to go to DDT, but Bubba Ray stops him. Bulldog to Bubba Ray, and now look at Devon. Everyone distracted now. Devon in the ring, trying to get those tag team titles. Everyone's distracted on the outside. Will anyone go in and stop him? Luke Gallows may not have enough time. He just barely gets it, and that sit-down slam. One more rung on the tag team belts is all that needs to pull them down. Who will hold the gold? All men again fighting inside the ring. Bubba Ray, chair in hand, waiting for someone to use it on. Eric thrown to the outside. Carl Anderson goes outside quickly after. Luke Gallows being thrown by Devon. That leaves Bubba Ray and Eric. Eric now picking up the ladder, but bulldog by Bubba Ray stops him dead in his tracks, but pick up. Now look at the knee from Eric. Drop kick from Carl Anderson. Now, hip toss Carl Anderson inside the ring there. Luke Gallows throwing Devon into the post on the outside. Carl Anderson has the ladder up. Carl Anderson could possibly take it here for the OC, but Eric's there to stop him. Eric, chair first. Using the chair to his advantage as now we see Ivar on the outside. Snake Eyes to Devon on the ladder. Despite being the Dudley's playground, everyone seems to be playing rough. Slammed onto the chair goes Carl Anderson. Thrown onto the ladder. So does the chair, goes into the back of Bubba Ray. Now, drop kick, and now look at the other knee strike from Eric to Devon. Here we go. All men starting to really feel the pain now. But now look at Luke Gallows. Choke slam. Carl Anderson getting almost double teamed. But Eric has other plans. Carl Anderson cleaning house on the outside. Luke Gallows, sorry, my apologies. Now look at Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray trying to bring up the ladder. Leaning it on the corner. And now, look at Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows in the ring. Has the ladder up. Could we see it? OC, Carl Anderson's in there to protect him. And just like that, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson are the new tag team champions.
The new ECW Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC.
And now, our main event. Wait, what the hell? Sandman's Titantron and the music have hit. What the hell? Wait. Give me a second.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Sandman.
I've just received word by ECW General Manager Paul Heyman that due to the lack of defenses that the ECW Television Championship has received as of late, he thought what better to elevate the prestige of the Television Championship is to have another title defense. So Sandman, the newly crowned Television Champion, will have to defend the title right now before our main event against someone we don't even know who the hell it is. But Sandman back out here doesn't seem phased. And you may be asking yourself, but Scott, didn't Ilya Dragunov just win the title? True. But I've also received word that due to the cut on Ilya Dragun's forehead and due to him still being employed by the World Wrestling Entertainment, he could not pass a proper concussion test. So since Sandman was the last man in that match other than Dragunov, they've awarded the television championship to him. So in a way, Sandman's defending the belt for Dragunov tonight. But against who? Who the hell have they chosen to go up in this match? And using that same conclusion, if Sandman was to lose this match against whoever the hell's been chosen, that means Dragunov will no longer have the title. Well, we better hope that Sandman can put on a classic, but against who? Oh my God! It can't be!
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 235 pounds, Liam Rogers.
Liam Rogers! Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman? What? The man who called for this match to be in the first place, accompanying Rogers to the ring! What? What am I missing? What am I not getting? Wait, did you catch that? On the back of Liam Rogers' jacket. Keeping it heel. What the hell could that mean? But regardless, it's Liam Rogers versus Sandman for Dragunov's television championship. Sandman trying to keep his composure. Rogers rocking the gold and purple. And we're off. Rogers wasting no time. Into the corner. Clothesline. Immediately, senton. Immediately, moonsault attempt, but comes up short. Sandman now back to his feet. Trying to rip the hinges off of the face of Liam Rogers. Rogers able to reverse. And now the kicks to the back. Stretching him around. Similar to what his son did in his match. And the double knees. Up to his... And the flying forearm off the springboard. And now that you think about it, Sandman obviously lost to Ilya Dragunov in his match. That we all saw that happen. But also the fact that Sandman had to withstand 4 other competitors to get to that point. Now he's in another match against a 100% and fresh Liam Rogers. This has unfair written all over it. And again, double knees. Paul Heyman watches on from the outside, and now the strikes from Sandman trying to lay out Rogers when he can. Into the ropes. Over. And now roll-up pin from Rogers. Roll-up pin from Rogers, but that doesn't even get the 1 count. Big boot. Doesn't phase him, though. Hook the leg. Hook the arm, sorry. Tries to hoist Rogers up. And he does. Now trying to rip open his jaw once more. Jesus Christ. Back to his feet now. And Paul on the apron there, trying to take off the turnbuckle. A Sandman dealing some damage to Rogers' back. Into the corner. Rogers able to counter, get out of it. Now into the exposed turnbuckle. And capitalizes with that knee. Doesn't send Sandman down to the floor just yet. Now the kicks into the corner. Catches the leg into the ropes. And the smooth slide from Rogers. Goes under the ring. Kendo's sick now. Possibly trying to give Sandman a piece of his own medicine. Straight to the leg of Sandman. Tries to go for it again, but rolls out of harm's way. And now, Snake Eyes off the exposed turnbuckle. Trying to choke out Rogers, but looks at his boss, staring at him. Decided to back off. And now, he's geared it. First turn, second, he's got the third, and the spike! Center of the ring. Could he do it? No, to kick out of 2. Only just. And now he's home. Kendo's sick to the midsection. There's the Sandman we know and love. As the kendo stick breaks over the torso of Rogers. Goes to the top rope. Calls for Rogers to get back to his feet. And the double axe handle attempt, but gets caught by Rogers. Rogers tries to go for the flying forearm, but that comes up short. Both men went counter for counter. Rogers now back to his feet. Sandman has him. And again, the Snake Eyes off the exposed turnbuckle. Goes for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Sandman trying to work out of his skin right now, but reversal from Rogers. Rogers trying to go for something fancy, but didn't seem like he could get it. Able to reverse the momentum, though. Possibly trying to get some breathing room once more. Strike down. Another strike down. Catches him. Kick to the side of the skull. Slide. And gets it. And now trying to go for a cover. Now Rogers possibly trying to go for the bankrupt. Sandman able to throw him back into the ropes. Trips up Liam Rogers and makes him bleed from the skull. Now the kicks from Sandman all across. And now Sandman, and he gets it, not even trying to do the rotations. Just gets the spike over and done with. And a kick out at 2. Somehow living through 2 spikes. He's still surviving. Sandman now throwing Liam Rogers in the exposed turnbuckle. And now again into the exposed turnbuckle, trying to break his vocal cords, it seems. So now Sandman back to the outside, picking up his kendo stick once more. Tries to go through the shot to the skull. But now, Jesus Christ! Straight to the neck again with his momentum, with his power. Trying to possibly break the neck of Liam Rogers. Rogers able to get some breathing room though, and now we all know, wait a second, bankrupt from Rogers! And no kick out at 2! Only barely! And now again picking up the kendo stick and using it against Sandman. I don't know if that's a sign of a respect or a sign of I don't even know what anymore. Sandman back in possession of his kendo stick, breaking across the back of Rogers. Throwing his body to the canvas over and over and over again. Again, just trying to defend Dragunov's television championship. He gets the float over. Trying one more time to get the spike set up. Oh, he got it. No rotations, but the spike connects. But wait a second. Paul staring down Sandman. What the hell are they arguing about? As Rogers' knee straight to the skull. Cover. And Ilya gets to hold on to his title for another day.
Here is your winner, the Sandman.
And now we move on to our main event. Now that Dragunov still gets to hold on to his title, let's see how it unfolds. And now our main event. As this man comes in.
Extreme Rules match. And is for the ECW Championship. Making his way to the ring from North Carolina, weighing in at 218 pounds, Kenny Omega.
The man who made his debut last week, winning a Fatal 4-Way elimination match to get this shot at this championship in our main event. Kenny Omega is here. But again, like everywhere's been talking, who is Kenny's opponent? Who is fighting for the ECW championship? Who is in the firing squad? We're about to find out right here, right now. Kenny's ready. It all comes down to this. Wait a second. Wait a second. It can't be. It's not. No. Oh my God. Pardon my French, but shit is about to hit the fan! CM Punk!
Weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is gonna be interesting. Not only is this for the vacant ECW championship, but these two men have history. Their time in AEW was cut short due to a backstage altercation known as Brawl Out, where these two men had a real-life fight, a real-life punch-on, due to words said by that man, Phil Brooks, CM Punk. And these two have not said a single word to each other since, and now they share the ring at the main event of Summerslam for a championship. This is either going to be a match made in heaven or the worst nightmare in hell. And there is our ECW championship. Both men are ready as the championship gets held high above the referee's head. This is what we've been waiting for. Kenny Omega, CM Punk. Our main event is now underway. Punk wasting no time to go for some offense, but Kenny immediately stopping him, going for a springboard disaster kick straight off the bat. Kenny knee straight to the midsection of Punk. And now V-trigger straight off the jump. Remember, we all saw what Kenny was capable of in that fatal four-way elimination last week. But will he be able to bring out another competition like that tonight in our main event, now knowing the amount of anger that Kenny has for CM Punk? Will that anger get the better of him, similar to CM Punk's other competitors? People like Seth Rollins, people like Drew McIntyre. We don't know. It seems like Punk is in control of the matchup now, trying to get some chip damage where he can, trying to wear Kenny down, because we obviously know, there's no hiding it, that Kenny is the more athletically gifted person of the two. He's younger, he has more strength and more speed than CM Punk, the aged veteran, for this match. But that doesn't mean that Punk doesn't have the smarts for this match. That doesn't mean that he won't come into this completely ring awareness on, trying to find a way to deal with the best bout machine. Reversal of Kenny's offense here. Knee straight to the back of the spine. Trying to mock up Kenny right now, trying to do some damage there too. Goes to the outside, picks up that sledgehammer, and straight to the tailbone of Kenny. Goes for the cover, but a kick out at one. And the knee straight to the side of the skull of Omega. Trying to go for a small package by Kenny. Trying to go for an early cover-up pin, but that doesn't even get the one count. Kenny Omega now to strike straight to the skull of Punk. Now trying to spin around that arm. Now power bomb position, and a nasty one at that. Picking up that sledgehammer, telling Punk to get up. Try to go straight to the midsection, but comes up short. Now what's Punk thinking? Punk's thinking, let me use that ring awareness, but also let me tell you that I'm the boss. Right then and there, that slap to the back of the head was proof of all we need. Goes to the outside, goes under the ring, trying to fish for more weaponry. Kendo stick, that's like the 7th one this show. Kenny caught him. back breaker, back stabber. Thrown into the ropes. Tries to go for that German suplex. Kenny, springboard moonsault. Very smartly done by Omega. And now Omega throwing caution into the weird suicide dive connects. And now the strikes once more. But now on the outside area, another backstabber. Trying to wear down the broken body of Punk. Kendo stick now being grabbed once more. German suplex. Now look at Kenny. What's he possibly trying to go for? It doesn't matter because Punk able to sidestep and break away. Try to go for another kick there, but Kenny catches him. Both men just reversing each other's every move, it seems. Both men now back in the ring. Flying forearm by Kenneth. Sledgehammer now back in the midsection. Goes for the cover. But a kick out at 2 from Punk. Now look at Kenny. Possibly trying to put this away permanently. Hoisting Punk up. We know what this is. One-winged angel. Is that? No, it's not. Kick out at 2. Punk kicking out of the one-winged angel. Knee straight to the skull. You know that Kenny is running on absolute anger right now. After someone kicking out of the one-winged angel, drop kick to the back. Grabbing the table now. Setting it up in the corner. Now what is Kenny thinking? Disaster kick attempt but comes up short. Now Punk in control. Throwing Kenny on the ropes and the drop kick busting him open. Skull and all. Hoisting Kenny's lifeless body up, and wait a second, he might be looking for it. GTS, go to sleep! Center of the ring on the broken skull of Kenny, but a kick out at 2. Both men kicking out of their signature moves. They must be looking for the end as the sledgehammer again being utilized on Kenny. Try to go for a flying forearm, but comes out short. Now Kenny reversing offense once more. But Punk now at that flying clothesline off the springboard. Elbow drop. Now trying to go for that Anaconda Vice. Center of the ring too. Could this possibly be where Kenny fades? Our referee official, they're trying to check, but he says that he decided to let go of the Anaconda Vice. Now springboard, trying to go for that springboard clothesline again, but Kenny too far away. Kenny has a chance to capitalize here. Snap, lion, suplex. And just like that, Kenny Omega
Here is your winner,
conquers the best in the world.
ECW champion, Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega gets to call himself champion. And just like that, that has been our broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in to SummerSlam. I have been Scott Silver, and I will see you when I see you. Take it easy.